Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. I'm hoping this works out decently well. But welcome back. Uh yes. Yes, we are back. It is a Sunday. I never stream on Sundays, but I got the time and I want to play some God of War Ragnarok and I got to cook. So I said, "You know what? Let's throw on the stream." This was very much on impulse. Um I think I fixed up the mic a little bit. I just took out the noise gate because that seemed to be kind of fucking it up a little bit. And right now I'm talking a little bit lower, but it looks like everything is going decently well with the mic here. So hopefully it sticks. We're going to see. But all I know right now is I'm a little hungry. I'm a little hungry boy, and I'm ready to eat. And I got some stuff I want to talk about. So without further ado, not the webcam border. Let's turn that on. Let me hop on over. Let me clean out my sink as I realize I left my bowl of cereal in there from earlier. Oopsie daisy. All right. I'm also trying this out. I just took a shower. So I look very weird, and this is probably some sort of appropriation. But you know what? It's fine. You know what? It's all fine. Ah, we're chilling. But it's a good day. It's a good day. I took yesterday, went shopping, did some good stuff. I tried to find some stuff for the video that I talked about at the end of the last stream. Couldn't end up finding it. So it's recording's not going to be for a while, so I'm not too worried. But I was like, damn, I kind of wanted to have this just so I could, use it and stuff. Would have been nice to have right now, but it's fine. I got time. I can wait on it. I have an exam tomorrow, so no data work tonight, unfortunately, unless I can study enough that I am like confident in myself. All right, now I have two meals. One of them that's been sitting in here for 2 weeks, and I should probably do, but it's an oven one, and I feel like my oven is not going to do too well. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make some stir fry, some chicken thigh stir fry, and the other one is also like very high in calories. So I like to kind of not do it just for that reason as well. Because like I said, I eat both servings of this stuff, and both servings of it is about 800 calories. Like I'm already gonna be in like a food coma by the end of the night. Here we go. Sweet and hot chicken thigh stir fry. All right, come on. There we go. All right. And no guacamole this time to fuck me over. Okay. Lit. So, here we are. Let's get to cooking. All right. I should probably throw a noise gate on, but I will have to test that out later because we're not going to do that now. So, let's get this cracked open. Let's get started and talk a bit more. Talk a bit more. I don't really got much else to do, so I might as well talk. Um, but yeah, got some shopping done. I cleaned up earlier, so the place is a little more clean, a little more cleanly. That's good. That's nice. I got some more games yesterday. I went and I'm kind of making it a thing where every weekend I go shopping and then I go to the retro game store by me and I buy some games. Super cool guys that work there. Um, But I went and I got Mass Effect 2 and 3 for the PS3. And then I also got Sword Art. I think I got Alicization. Uh, right? It was for the PS4. Uh, yeah, Alicization Licorice. I think it's Licorice or Licorice. I don't know exactly the name. I'm not going to worry about that though. So, yeah. All right. So, first things first, need to pat this chicken dry. But yeah, got all that done. I also, if anybody remembers from the last stream, I talked about a Xbox 360e that came broken, and I was selling it through eBay. It just got sold yesterday, so I'm probably gonna hop over. I gotta get that shipped out, and probably on Tuesday because I got a lot of things going on Tuesday, and I'm already gonna have to go out again. So that will probably be the day that I kind of worry about all that. But yeah, you know, all right, water it up, get all the juice out of here, as I like to do. But yeah, I got an exam tomorrow. It's a class that I do not really go to. I don't go to the lecture, but I still do the homework and stuff. Thank you, Chegg. Um, so I am. I'm hoping that I will do good. I'm gonna take my entire shift tonight to basically study and get the get all that done. Just learn as much as I can. It's matrix algebra, so it's like a lot of stupid math stuff, but I kind of understand some of it. Um, I could understand more, of course. So I will. I will be going. Hopefully, there's a practice exam or something on there that I can look at. If not, I'm just gonna go through old homeworks and old notes and try and figure shit out from there. Yep. And then Tuesday, as deja vu as we could get, I have another career fair going on. Didn't find out about that until last week. My mom's like, "Oh, so you're doing the career fair on Tuesday?" And I'm like, "On Tuesday," because there was career prep stuff starting last Tuesday, and I'm like, "Mom, do you see where that says prep?" And then I'm like, "Well, I guess I'm going to the career fair now," because I didn't realize it was so early. I thought it was going to be like a little later in October, not late September. So I will be going to that. I was able to get my resumes printed out. We will be doing a lot better than last year. Last year, I was nervous. It was also a bad time to do it because I went in as a sophomore, and when you're a sophomore, for anybody that doesn't know, sophomore computer science, trying to find internships is basically impossible because a lot of companies are looking for either seniors and people who are about to graduate, or they're looking for like juniors and stuff. So being a sophomore, it was it's not a good time. Plus, it was in the spring, and like it was I think 2 months or something, a month or two before school is out. So not only was it bad that I was a sophomore, but nobody was hiring at that. It was literally that like point was just more as a formality to be there to be like, hey, you can apply for next year, and I'm just like, well, what the fuck. So yeah, I'm going at a better time. I'm going in the fall, so if I want a summer internship, there we go. I can go in the fall. Uh, I actually have my resumes. Last time I printed out 3 resumes, and the formatting was fucked up on all of them. And I went in with like one of those yellow office folders, um, not even like a Manila one, completely fucked. Like I went in there, I was so nervous too, and I was like, "Ooh, I fucked this whole thing up for myself." So I just said, "You know what? We'll talk to some." And I didn't have any questions prepared either. I went in, and quite literally, I went around to 3 different tables. I was planning to go to like 7. I went to 3, and I just went to each of them, and I said, "Hi there, sir. What would I be doing if I were to be hired?" And dude, I left, and I'm just like, that was absolutely horrid. That was terrible. Like, dear Lord, get me out of there. But now, now we're doing a little bit better. Now we're doing a little bit better. I have my stuff. I have a bunch of actually good questions planned out, like asking, "How did you get into field? What did you do to get to here?" You know, some actually engaging stuff. I have like 20 resumes printed out. 10 of them are technically a little wrong because some of my I have some of my stuff in the wrong place, but it's not. It'll still work out. It'll still work out. Half the people probably won't even notice, so I'm not too worried about that. But I got a bunch. Uh, Tomorrow when I work, or on Tuesday when I work, I'm gonna. That's when I'm gonna be looking up who's gonna be there, so I can know where I'm going, figure out a little path. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a bit. Like I'm gonna I can only go like halfway through as well because I have a class as it's starting. So automatically I'm not going to be going in at the ideal time. Um, or actually no, I will be going in at the ideal time, I guess, because I'll be going in about the middle, so everybody's already kind of started up. I guess it's only a little bad because I'm going to be going in while they're talking to people, so it's going to be hard to try and like insert myself. It'd be hard to make a lasting impression, but you know what, I'm not really going for that. If anything, I'm just hoping that they just say, hey, apply online. I think at the worst case, that's what they can say is just, hey, apply online, dude. And figure it out from there, and I'll be like, yes sir, okay, your name is going on the chart, your name is going on the whiteboard, sir. Let me go put it on the whiteboard. Oh man. But yeah, we are hoping for good things. We're hoping for good things. And if all else fails and I really can't get anything done there, uh, I am doing a little program, like a alumni mentorship program, and hopefully I can get some results out of that. I'm throwing my hat in as many rings as I possibly can this year, trying to get as much done as I can with this. So just just gotta hope. Just gotta hope. All right, gonna let this pan heat up, and then I gotta add all the chicken. All right, the rest of this is going to be. Do I need two of these? I do need two of these. Okay. Let's. All right, actually, trying to order where my pans are going because I pulled I it asked for a medium pan and I pulled out a large one for the chicken. So all good, no worries. But I can use the large one for the next part, which I'll let those heat up for a bit, and we can get started on some broccoli, some Danielle broccoli. Mm. And now we have a delicious smell. We're going to get our nice oven glove because I do not want this damn smoke alarm going off. So we are just going to sit here for a second. We're just going to wipe this. Probably not the safest idea. I mean, I'm basically fanning away toxic fumes and saying, hey, don't go off. I know I'm being bad boy. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm really hoping that I don't have to set that off again. And hopefully the fan doesn't also get picked up by the mic right now. Okay, it's not. At least not while I'm talking. Or while I'm not talking. You know what I mean. Okay. In gaming news, Disney Epic Mickey. I think I said it was coming out tomorrow on Monday. It's actually coming out on Tuesday, which is a little weird because online everywhere I see about the release date is saying it's on Monday, but the GameStop, like my GameStop pre-order pickup, is saying for Tuesday. So I'm not worried, but like it would have been nice to be able to pick it up tomorrow instead of on Tuesday when I have to go pick it up, go ship out my thing. I have to go get quarters so I can from the bank so I can actually do my laundry because I'm fresh out of quarters for my loads of laundry, and the banks are closed today. And I have to then do that, come back home, and immediately get ready for the career fair so that I can go to class and then go to the career fair. So lots of fun, lots of fun. But I'm not worried. Disney Infinity was something I was going to do, or Disney Infinity, fucking hell. Disney Mickey was something I was going to do on stream. And then I thought about it and I said, you know what, that's actually a game I kind of want to enjoy by myself, especially since I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to work as soon as I get home. Like I'm going to the career fair. I'm coming back. Actually, I'm not even coming back. I am going to be bringing my Switch with me so that the game can load. And then as soon as I'm done with the career fair, I have to go to work. Just because my Tuesdays are wild. But yeah, so I I'm just like, you know what? I just want to play the game, so I am just going to bring it with me. I'll just play it on my own time. I'll save I'll save some other games for stream. I mean, Legend of Zelda is coming out. That'll be a stream game that I do. That will be a game that I put on stream on when it comes out on Thursday. Right. Break up the chicken thighs a little bit. I just never Mickey coming out, dude. I saw the when I was also looking up when it was coming out to make sure I had the date right. I was I saw the collector's edition, dude. It was like $200, and I said, what is going to be two? What in here makes it equate to $200? And I looked at it, and it's like you get the game obviously for whatever system you're doing. You get you get a Mickey statue, like a Mickey paintbrush statue. You get, I think, some stickers. I want to say you get the steel book. Um, there's some other stuff in it, but it was like honestly a good amount where I'm like, yeah, you know what, $200. That seems fair. That doesn't seem too terrible. But it was absolutely insane for $200. I saw that and I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah. Uh, and then Legend of Zelda comes out, and since I pre-ordered, I'm getting the poster that comes with it, and I'm honestly thinking about where I'm gonna put it. I know you guys might have seen it in the background. Like I have a thing right above my TV with some other stuff on, and I'm thinking I'll probably put it on there, or not on there, above there. Um, just because I was thinking like if it's small enough, I'll throw it on the side of my bookshelf. But it's like a 3 by 4 foot, so I'm like, it's not gonna be small enough to work like that. So I'll see if I can put it on the wall. If I'm not really feeling it, I'll take it down and I'll just we'll save it in the collector's bin. We will put it in the collector's bin in my closet, and it will never see the light of day ever again, or at least not until I get a bit of a bigger room that I can store stuff in 10 years when the housing market comes down. But enough about politics. But I am excited for that too. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Echoes of Wisdom. I think some people are hyping it up a little too much about solely the fact that you're able to play Zelda now. I got no problem with it, and I'm actually excited, and I am excited to do it. But I feel like a lot of people are hyping the game up solely for that reason. But I think it's honestly going to be a bit of a better game, because, like despite that. Like, I don't think being able to play Zelda is going to be what makes the game amazing. I think the game is going to be amazing because of its gameplay. I honestly think the whole thing about what is it, the whispers, and being able to like gather them. I honestly think that's such a cool like way to do it because I mean it is a little similar to Pokemon in the sense that you're like collecting stuff. So automatically, I like collecting shit, which is probably why I like Pokemon. And so automatically, I'm a little on board just because of that. But um, but I do think it's like just very interesting the actual gameplay of it. So for me personally, I'm more invested in the game because of the gameplay, or at least I'm interested in it right now. I won't say invested just because I haven't actually played anything with it yet. So don't want to call anything too early. For all I know, the game will be shit. But that's probably, let's be honest, it's Legend of Zelda. The and especially nowadays, they do not disappoint with their games. Zelda does not disappoint in their games in the 2020s. Skyward Sword, when it first came out, we don't talk about that. That was pre 2020. We don't talk about that. All right, but now onto the main point. Since now that I'm on the topic of the Switch 2, it's coming. It's coming. That's all I can hope and pray is that it'll be coming. At least an announcement will be coming soon. And I think that's all anybody is hoping for at this point is that we will be. While it hasn't been officially told, it has been unofficially officially told because during that last indie slash um, Nintendo Direct, they had said there will be nothing about the successor of the Switch. So it is confirmed. It is unofficially, officially confirmed to be coming, but we don't know. Literally, we do not know jack shit about the Switch 2. Everything we know right now is one speculation, which is honestly the biggest thing. I think a lot of stuff that we have right now, actually no, I should say it is like the second biggest thing we have, because of the CAD models that just came out. But a lot of things. There have been a lot of theories about stuff. Some that I like, and even though there are some that I like, I know that they are probably just not going to happen because they're a little too outlandish. But ones that I think would be very interesting. One of the biggest theories that I've heard about, but I think that I'm very interested in and would hope that it happens and could be fleshed out is the fact that they so we saw the CAD models of the Nintendo Switch, and going off the assumption that those are correct, going off, and we're assuming that those CAD models we saw are the finished product, and nothing is changing, or if anything is changing, it is very minor stuff. But that's going to be like the general that is the Switch 2. Um, there was the USB-C port on the top, and a lot of people were saying that it is going to be for being able to charge your Switch from the top, which I do think is probably what it is for, or at least that is going to be its main intended function. But what I think they could also do, or what it possibly could be, and this is just me speculating, because this honestly is something where it probably won't happen, but it could, is they were toying around with the patent of the dual screens. There, I think it was about a year ago now, or a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, where a patent uh, got put out by Nintendo for like a 3DS style thing before the Switch. You know, two screens. Um, and there were a few games back on the Switch. I can't remember the names, but they had toyed. I think they had toyed around with the concept where you put like, or maybe it was just somebody speculating, but where you put two switches like kind of next to each other, and they essentially like work as one screen, and then it'll sync onto the other screen. Like content will move to the other screen. I forget if there was a game like that or if that was just somebody speculating as well. I forget. Um, but I do think it's very interesting. But what they could do with that is Either you would need another Switch, which would suck, or you could get some sort of attachment. You would literally just get like a second screen attachment, and that allows you to play DS and 3DS games. Boom, boom, hats off. Now, I feel like I said, I am probably not the first person to speculate that, um, and it would definitely be something that I feel like if they did do it, the community would probably be up in arms a little bit, depending on the price. Because I think if they were to do that, where they put that second screen on, the price would make a huge difference. Because I would think anything more than $100, I would say, to do that second screen, people would probably be like, okay, we would have like kind of like another PS5 Pro situation going on, where they're just like, you want to lock 3DS and DS content behind like a $150 $200 attachment. So I feel like if it's anything over $100, if they do that, there would be people up in arms. I would be buying it immediately. Do not give a shit. I would be buying it immediately because the DS era is where I was with Nintendo. I had a Wii, but everybody had a Wii. And even though I did, the most I ever played on there was New Super Mario Bros., Mario Kart, and the Skylander games. Um, so I wasn't playing an insane amount of stuff, and kind of the same with a lot of people. And not everybody was playing like, especially on the kids side, unless your parents got it for you. Not a lot of people were playing Metroid or Kirby. Okay, I shouldn't say a lot of people. I shouldn't say a lot of people. There were a good amount of people who were doing that, but like in my experience, I didn't know about Kirby or Metroid or anything like that until I got Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. My parents were like, "Oh, we think you would like this game." They bought it. I think they bought it from a GameStop. I think because it came in. It was not in an official box. In fact, I still have it. Uh, Here it is. I still have the exact game and case they got. It's even got the same crack in it from when they first got it. Um, but it is it's the game is in there. No manual, no inserts, and in a offshoot uh, CD case. It's I like not even in an official Wii case. I would like, but that's where I started learning about some of the other Nintendo IPs. Like I said, didn't know about any of these guys until then. But and because I was like a young teenager, the internet like hadn't really taken off for our generation to like to the point where we could easily access it. Like I remember I was playing Smash Bros. And I want to say fourth or fifth grade. I want to say, and I didn't even get my first phone period until sixth grade, and it was one of those LG touchscreen phones with minutes. If you've never had to use minutes, you are an absolute child, or you were coddled, um, or you were like coddled, or you just never had a phone. Either way, you're weird. All right, throw these all in. Either way, you're weird. Okay, just the white portions. Okay. Just gotta cook up these vegetables for a little bit, and then I can throw the chicken in. But yeah, so I grew up on the Wii, but it wasn't super vast. And then I got into the DS, and that's where I started actually playing a lot more like various things. Like that's where I got some Ben 10 games. Obviously, I had a few Mario games. I had Pokemon, of course, but what was it? I also got into what was it? can't remember off the top of my head. Shit. Ooh, Bakugan. Fucking hell. What am I? Bakugan. That's when I also got into Bakugan. Because I had watched the anime a little bit, and my mom was like, "Oh, here's a game for it." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I love you." Me and my brother both had it. I would whoop his ass every time. It was amazing. What else did I have? God, I can't remember. I lost a lot of those games too because me and my brother, we combined our games and put them in a single like carrying case, and my dad ended up throwing it out at some point. So I lost a lot of my games at that point. So I can't even really remember what games I had. Um, God, I had Lego Battles, Ninjago. That one I still have. Lego Battles and Battles Ninjago. I got those ones, um, and I still have them. What else? What else? Let me check. Let me not burn my wooden spoon, but let me check real quick. Let's see. Bakugan, Lego. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I had Phineas and Ferb. What is it? Mario versus Donkey Kong. Mario Kart DS, of course. I also was able to get two other Pokemon games. Um, they weren't mainline. It was the Ranger game. I think it was Ranger Signs. I think, and I was able to get one of the Mystery Dungeon games off him because he was like, "Yeah, I never played these. You want them?" And I'm like, "Yes, please, Daddy. Thank you." Tabor, if you know, you know. Um, yeah, I got them off him, and I haven't actually really gotten into them. I think I started Ranger. No, I started the original Ranger, and then while I was on a plane, and then I realized how much touchscreen you had to do, and I'm like, okay, now I can't really do this on a plane with this person right next to me. Can barely move her arms. I'm gonna have to wait on that. So yeah, didn't end up playing the battle too much, but it is something I want to get into. Yada yada. Anyway, DS was something that like I played a fuckload of. I played a fuckload of Mario Kart, a lot of Pokemon White 2, and a bunch of other stuff. I played a lot of Bakugan, um, and all of that. 3DS rolled around. I played a fuckload of that. I had every Pokemon game except actually no, I had everything from Gen what is it 7, Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then I also had Pokemon X. Recently, I got Pokemon Y and Alpha Sapphire as well, and now I just need Omega Ruby to get that, and then I'll have everything Gen 6 and up. Um, but yeah, it's been great. And 3DS, I also got some other games, but those Nintendo handhelds is where was like my bread and butter. That is where I had a lot of my fun. I remember me and my friends in middle school. We would my one friend had Mario Party. I forget which one. I think it was Mario Party DS. And obviously there was the LAN play or a download play. So if one person had the game, then a bunch of other people could play. So it would be me, my friend who had the game, another one of our friends, and we had another friend who didn't have a 3DS or a DS, but my friend who had Mario Party on him, he had another DS that he would bring so that my other friend could play. And dude, people got fucking sick of us in eighth grade because we would sit there and we'd be screaming mainly me, we'd be screaming our asses off at this at the like CPUs if our one friend wasn't there, or just at each other in the mini games. Those were good times. Those were good times. Um, but yeah, we would scream at each other, get it, playing it. Oh my god, it was so much fun. I digress though. Back on topic. If they do two screens, they could easily bring all that back. And I think I don't. I was thinking about it, and I don't know how they would do it. They might even be able to do like a Wii U type experience with it, where maybe they like you take that second screen and that's where the like $100 or the like huge price come from. Where that second screen you could put that into the dock and maybe use that as like a Wii U thing. Like you would be able to play it on the TV and then use the Switch as the gamepad. I don't know. I think that would be possible. They've already ported over a lot of the Wii U titles into the Switch library already, and remade all of them. So it's not that in itself is probably not going to happen. If they do, it'll be like it'll just be bringing back the Wii U capabilities, which let's be honest, with a lot of those games they didn't have any, or the Wii U like stuff was really shit and didn't do anything. Kind of like with Mario Kart 8. Like I've been playing through it on the Wii U. They don't really add anything on the gamepad. You get hello. I don't even want to know how long I was just talking with that dead. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. But I had mentioned that it doesn't matter if it's like as good as the PS4 as long as there people will be able to actually um, utilize it well. So like if people can't or if developers can't actually optimize it for the console like they did with Scarlet and Violet, where if that was just a shit show. If people can't do that, then we back now? Okay. Gotta throw that on the charger. Okay. That's gonna get annoying if I have to be constantly charging these because the battery life is not amazing on these. Although I never did charge them before, so fair enough. Let's just throw that on. Okay. Now we can finish up the cooking. But yeah, optimize it good. As long as it can be optimized, I think we can be a little more hopeful. Okay. Oh, that spilled a little. Okay. Uh, go. Okay, and we can start getting these onto a. I guess. Fuck it. I'm not using chopsticks with this. Actually, nah. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to play video games. I'm not gonna be sitting here and eating it, watching stuff. I'm gonna be working, getting the grind on. All right. Rice still needs to be added, but here we are. So it's just some chicken. It's literally like it's literally chicken and broccoli with tomatoes. I mean, that's literally all this is. But damn, does it look good? Does it look good? Throw the green parts of the green onions on, and then once the other stuff is done, once the rice is done, we'll do that. I'll clean up the rest after stream. All right. We drink Prime, but we stand with TDM. We stand with Dan, but Prime is still good. Okay. We'll throw that there. We'll get this set up. I got to switch out the discs. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Coming, honey, coming. Maybe I should have thrown a little bit of butter in here. Fuck. Steaming. It's not bad that it's steaming. It's good. But if any of that steam gets out of here, I get raffle stomped with the fucking sound of shut the fuck up. If anybody's tuning in right now, I probably look really fucking weird. All right. There. All right. Fluff this up a little bit. Trying to like I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to like block the steam so it doesn't go towards, because it is going directly towards that smoke detector. Like it is going right towards it, and I am not smart enough to know if the smoke detector just detects smoke, or is like any gaseous thing, or if it detects the chemicals in the smoke. Probably the chemicals, but I am not about to try and find that out right now. All right. It doesn't look as gorgeous as the photo, especially without a bowl and some nice looking chopsticks. But you know what? That's looking pretty delectable right there. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Let me throw that down. And switch it over. Hi, hello. Give me one moment. We're going to go onto BRB. I'm going to flip the cameras, and we'll get to some games. See you in a minute.